Friends, here's another meatless recipe for you from the Domesticated Divas, Tuyo pasta. So for this recipe, we are using capellini pasta. Number one, something I learned from our couple friends, Eden and Anton. It's really good. Of course, the highlight of it would be the tuyo or the dried fish. Canned diced tomatoes. So this time, this is what I'm using. Black olives. Extra virgin olive oil. Fresh basil leaves, dried basil leaves, only because we are really basil lovers here in our family, ground black pepper, sea salt, just a tiny pinch, and chili flakes for that spunk or that spice. And the usual garlic, white onion, lime, oopsies. Okay, lime or lemon. We cook the pasta for about 7 to 10 minutes, and once that's done, we prepare our pan, drizzle it with 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil, and that is where we fry our tuyo. So we want to make sure that both sides are evenly cooked or well cooked, well fried, because that would make it easier for us to later on separate the meat from the bones, even the tiniest ones. Once done, we set it aside. So we are trying to be very generous with our tuyo here because that's the only meat that we are putting into our pasta. So now we are ready to prepare our garlic and onion. So I'm not mincing the garlic, I'm just slicing them thinly. And then white onions over the red ones. I find the sweetness of the white onions really suitable for this dish. So just half of the big bulb. So now we are ready to work on our tuyo. Of course, we first try to separate the head. We don't need that. And then the rest of the meat. So we want to make sure that we have taken out all the teeny tiny bones from our tuyo because we don't have any mishaps while we are eating our pasta. And I have here now our coarsely chopped basil leaves and our black olives, which I didn't slice anymore. I just want them whole, lime, and then our flaked tuyo. We want to use the same pan that we used for frying our tuyo because that's where the flavor is. We just want to drizzle it a little bit more with extra virgin olive oil, where we would be sauteing our white onions and our garlic. We want both, or especially the garlic, slightly brown, not burnt. We don't want that burnt taste. So we gotta watch it. Once done, we add in our canned diced tomatoes. There are times when I would actually be using fresh roasted tomatoes if I have the time. But for this recipe, the canned ones are good. And then we add in our fried flake tuyo. We save some, just a little bit for garnishing. Mix, mix, mix. And then we add some pepper. This family is a pepper lover. And a little bit of the dried basil leaves. Really, it's up to you. So food is good for as long as it suits your taste. And the whole black olives, which we mix into the sauce. Okay, I wasn't able to film anymore when I added the pasta into the sauce, but basically it's how it goes. I've added everything in, so now I am just topping it off with the rest of the fried flaked tuyo and our coarsely chopped basil leaves, the fresh ones. So you might be wondering why I'm putting a lot. Like I said earlier, this family really loves the taste of basil. So again, it's really up to you. You squeeze in some lemon juice. And one thing I also forgot to mention earlier, if you have Parmesan cheese in your pantry, then why not? You could pour in some. I found some, so I'm putting in some Parmesan cheese. If you don't have, then it's not really a big loss. And there's a little bit of olive oil. So we've plated everything. My kids said it was yum. Try it. Thank you.